Thank you for inviting me to your facility here.
Oh, you're very welcome.
What is Plan B Supply all about?
So Plan B Supply kind of got started on accident. We've been around for about almost 8 years now, but 8 years ago, it was just me wanting to build my own truck for my own preparedness purposes. Okay. And after I built it, about 3-4 months later, someone bought it from me and I built another one. Okay. The truck for me was just, there's these military chassis that carry a lot of weight. They're EMP proof. There's just a lot of reasons of why people like me and people in the preparedness community want something like that. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know how popular it was going to be at the time, but over the last few years now, it has gotten extremely popular. In the last 2 years especially, it went crazy to where we're building, 10, 15 trucks a month now, okay, where it used to be 1 or 2 a year.
Just power up? Yep. Now, I'm in neutral?
Yeah, your transfer case is in high, so that's normal. And you're just going to put it from neutral into drive.
Okay. Okay, I can feel that shift.
Your brake is off, right? E-brake is off. Yep, you're good.
Where is it?
It's right there in front. Now your lights, before you go, you got your lights over there. I want you to put,
here.
There's 3 pods, right?
Yes.
You're going to lift up the bottom right, and then click the top lever over 1 click. That makes it so your lights, your blinkers, and everything work.
Okay.
Now here's the starting procedure on the Humvee. This one just has an ignition switch, no key. You move the switch to the middle, and you have to wait for the glow plug light to go out. Once it's out, you just push it to the right.
Parking brake. Drive. You can also lock out the top gears on the transmission. Reverse. Very easy.
It does pretty good. It's only about 5,200 pounds, the actual Humvee curb weight is. You're good, you're good.
Am I good?
You're clear.
Let's think about this. It's pretty wide.
Right.
Is it wider than the dually truck?
It is not. It's less wide.
Okay.
It's only 7 feet. A dually truck is about 8. Yeah, the pricing is $27,400 for a 2-door pickup, but the average person is usually starting with a 4-door pickup, and that's $28,400.
Okay.
Some Humvees are priced pretty high. Our whole goal is to try to make these as affordable as possible to the average person, because those are the people that are going to be helping us in a preparedness situation. So as many people that can get involved, the better. They're military issued vehicles. They're retired or they've been released for public use. Okay. And so all of these, even the big trucks and the Humvees, they all come straight from military bases.
Okay. So then what happens? What are you doing with them after then?
Well, we actually take them and try to make them a little more comfortable, a little more usable than just military purposes. Yeah. And so the way they come stock, and I can show you a stock one, what it looks like, but when we get done with them, we put nice hard doors on them. We put nice interior seating. We like the ruggedness of how the Humvee is designed. We just add a couple more creature comforts so that people can make them more usable for their private use. It's got a diesel engine, and you have to. Some of these have grill guards, and so because of the reverse hinges on the hood, you have to pull the grill down and out of the way.
Is this something you add as well, or?
This is something we can add to any Humvee. Some of them will already have them when we get them off of bases, but usually they don't. But we can add them to give you a little more protection when you're roughing it. So this particular one, this one has a 6.2 liter GM diesel engine with a turbo 400 transmission. Okay. That is a 3-speed. So this is the epitome of like the 1980s and 90s military. So top speed on this, we have clocked it. So all you naysayers who say this is a 55 mile-an-hour truck, it's not true. I actually got this one up to 81, but the average governed speed on these is about 74, 75 miles an hour. Low range will lock the axles, and then you have high range with an L. That means high lock as well.
How do you lock the axles? Do you have to get out there and lock the hubs?
That's it all right there.
Okay. And what are the popular options? What add-ons?
Seats, number 1. Doors, hard doors over the soft doors, and then a hard top. some sound deadening. And the doors that we make, you see these two holes here? So those are new mirror mounts so that the mirrors actually, you can see them through the window instead of through the windshield.
Okay.
Makes it a little easier.
You can see a little bit more around the truck.
Yep. And every time you open the door, it doesn't bump your mirror.
You have a lot of configurations that people can choose from.
Well, even this rig we have, I mean, we can take the slant back off in about 20 minutes, the hard top off in 10 minutes, and you can turn this truck into a pickup, a two-door pickup if you wanted to. In fact, we took this from Salt Lake City to Phoenix 3 weeks ago and averaged over 72 miles an hour the entire trip. So
what's the power rating on this?
So the stock GM 6.2 is about 135 horsepower. The military version of the 6.2 bumped it up to about 185. So, and the torque rating on the military is about 330 foot-pounds.
It's mechanical injection as
It
well?
is.
Okay, so is it EMP proof?
The military Humvees are EMP shielded. Okay. They still require a few very basic electronics for glow plugs and for the injectors, but they're very, very simple. Not a whole lot of electronics required for this engine.
So it's not the fastest accelerating, but it does okay, right?
Yeah, it does better than the H1.
Okay. Why is that? Is the H1 heavier?
Yeah, it's about 2,500 to 3,000 pounds heavier.
Wow. How come? What's in the H1? Like just the interior, or what's going on there?
The doors themselves weigh a lot, but then all the interior weight, they have a lot more creature comforts, carpet kits, headliners, all the interior panels.
Now this is boosted steering, right? Power steering?
Yep, power steering.
I mean, it's really easy. I mean, I'm not struggling with steering or anything else.
Well, and it's a smaller steering wheel too. The military hard roofs, they're a little leaky.
Okay.
They like to leak a lot of water. And so when you talk to any soldier, especially the slant backs, you talk to any soldier and say, how was dealing with the slant backs? And they said, we never put any gear in the back here because it would always get drenched.
Okay.
Just the way that they had their system. So we built a new design. It's supposed to look very similar, but it's a little more leak proof than the original. Same with the doors, same with the top. The military hard tops were made out of steel, and they were integrated with sometimes with those gun turret rings. Private individuals don't need those. So we do all aluminum, so it matches the aluminum body. The military had an aluminum body with steel back, steel top, and it had a lot of rusting issues and corrosion. We just went all aluminum for everything. I like these seats. The Humvee is very picky about what seats will fit. If you want tall and big people, they'll fit in them still. Okay. You get too thick of a seat, you can't fit big people in. It takes up too much room. Yeah, most of the rigs, if people want a basic service, we'll go and do the tranny. So we'll pull the transmission pan off, do the filter, all the long-term and short-term. So the oil, transmission, all the greasable zerks, and air filter, all that stuff. The military DOT approved.
Okay.
Split rims, so they're also bead lock, dual bead locks, and they're all right from the military. Yeah, these outer bolts here are what connect this front part of the rim to the back.
Okay.
And so, a lot of times you don't even have to take the rim off the hub. You can actually jack up the Humvee, do the split rim, pull the tire off, put another tire on, and then do it that way if you want. If you have to have a tire that doesn't have a rim on it.
I mean, do you have hitches on these?
These have pintle hitches on them.
Okay. Do you know the tow rating?
The tow rating on the military Humvee at this rating anyway, the earlier versions, was about 8,700 pounds. The biggest thing is just power. You're not going to be climbing hills really fast if you're fully loaded up. This one we modified a little bit. We put a 2-inch receiver underneath.
Okay.
So you spin the pintle sideways like this and you hook a standard receiver.
And you have a 7-pin connector?
This is still military.
Oh.
There's actually a pre-made box that mounts underneath here. It plugs into the military, and then it has 2 ports, one for a military connection still, and then one that downgrades from 24 to 12 volt 7-prong RV pin, so you can convert that all over.
There are many cool things about this Humvee. First of all, it's affordable. Plan B supply trucks start around $28,000, and a popular version is around $36,000. Of course, they're very cool and they're super off-road worthy. Come back soon when I take this off-road and see what it really can do. This is Andre Smirnoff for the Fast Lane Truck. Go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real-world reviews, and of course, super cool Humvee test drives.
It's full. This Humvee is full of water. I've got the 6x6 here from Plan B Supply, and that's now my true Plan B.